Moretti's very disappointed in you, Winston, and he wants you dead.
Don't shoot him, we need him!
Mayday, mayday. We've been compromised. The pilot's a hitman.
Flight risk takes place almost entirely within the confines of a small plane. A little bit like Alfred Hitchcock's Lifeboat, which takes place just in a small boat. That presents a challenge, of course. Mark Wahlberg plays the villain. Michelle Dockery of Downton Abbey, well, and Topher Grace. I talked to Mark and asked him about it.
It definitely presents a challenge, but that's where we all thrive. You know, you want to be able to have to kind of put it all out there, you know, and with a director like Mel, you know, you're in good hands because he's an actor first. He's an amazing filmmaker, but he's going to create an environment for you to feel safe and risk looking ridiculous and try things. And for me, I think with the hairdo, you know, paying homage to my dad, I was like, you know, I think this gives me license to go crazy. So once the hat is off, the rules are out the window. Right, and I get to be as deplorable and as I want to be, and creepy and weird, and you know, it was so much fun, and you know, we were always kind of aware of the levels, but we want to push the envelope as much as possible, for sure.
Well, that's an interesting point, because as you were dealing with it, I'm sure you were saying, okay, have I taken this too far? Mel, what do you think? Do I pull this back a little bit? Because you all wanted to be basically on the same tone, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but I would continue to push and push and push, and then he could kind of pull me back. But I was always going to make sure the one thing you can't have is the villain being boring. 10 minutes into the movie, I spit the gum out, I lose the accent, and I'm like, this is what's gonna happen. And then it's just constant, you know, pace for the rest of the film, which is great.
Did you like to do a number of takes, or did you want it to be fresh?
You want it to be fresh, but I think we only had 22 days to shoot the film. So we were kind of shooting and going all the time. Just go, trying things, had to be super high energy. I mean, you really, you felt it at the end of each day.
You have Our Lady Mary in there. I mean, on PBS, you well know, Mark, that's Downton Abbey. She was no lady.
She's a beast. She's a very formidable opponent. You know, Topher did a great job. Yeah, I mean, you had to kind of become those people and stay in that headspace for the entire time.
It's always a pleasure. I enjoy the way you completely throw yourself into roles, and it's good to see you again.
Thank you, sir. It's a pleasure, as always.
Flicks with Patrick Stoner explores the craft and culture of filmmaking that enhance our communities for television stations and websites around the country.